Hey guys, today I'm going to be making some lip butter. Yes, I do make my own lip butters. I haven't sold them yet, so they're not for sale. They're on my website. I'm still kind of sampling different recipes, so this is just one of them. So now here I am just adding some beeswax. So yes, beeswax is what makes most of the lip balm actually, and actually no, it doesn't make most of the lip balm. The other oils do, but this is used at about, I think I've used this at about maybe 17% or something. Honestly, I can't remember because I already had my recipe written down. So I would have to go back and look at the percentage. However, I do know that for lip balms, you have to go a little higher with your beeswax. So maybe 17 to 20%, however you like it, depending on what you want to achieve. So I've just added some shea butter, some cocoa butter as well, and this is some coconut oil. You'll notice that they're in very, very tiny quantities because they're also hard oil, so they can be a little tricky when you're making lip butters or lip balms, if you want to call it that. So now I'm measuring out the softer oils in a different container just because I want to melt the hard oils separately. And so here I added some castor oil. I'm putting a little teeny weeny bit of hemp seed oil because hemp seed oil has a weird smell, and so I don't want that to be too strong. And then I'll be measuring out some olive oil. Now, because olive oil pours like really fast, I decided to use a pipette. I don't know what you guys call it here, but I call it a pipette. Anyway, this is avocado oil, and then yes, so now I'm gonna be measuring out the olive oil with the pipette, the dropping pipette. So that's what I'm doing now, and I am just kind of pumping that in until I get the measurement that I want. And if you're just joining me for the first time, welcome. I really do hope you subscribe to my channel. I'm also aware that I have some new members of this family, and I want to say a big shout out to you. I want to give a big shout out to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So now I've just added some vitamin E oil that helps as an antioxidant. You're gonna see here what happened when I was making this, and this is my, it's not a fragrance oil. What is it called again? It's a flavor. Yes, this is called a flavoring because this is something you use on your lips. So you do not use a fragrance oil for this. You use flavors because it has to be something that's edible relatively. I think. Well, I'm not saying go drink flavors, but that's a flavoring. So now I'm just stirring this in to kind of mix everything in together. And then the next stage of this is to melt the hard oils and the beeswax. And so I decided to go with the gentle style of just using hot water in a bowl and trying to melt that in. But look at the nonsense I did here, guys. I literally put too much water, and so the little bit of, because I just had very little waxes, right? And look what just happened, guys. This really disappointed me because I tested it and I saw that a little bit of water got in there, and once water gets into these things, it's a wrap. You have to throw it away because that will draw some mold into whatever you have. So you cannot use anything that has water in it unless you have preservatives, and there's no preservatives in this or anything. So I just had to start all over again. So now I'm measuring out some beeswax again. I'll measure some shea butter, some cocoa butter, and some coconut oil. Again, you're going to see the very tiny quantities of cocoa butter, shea butter, and all of that I'm adding. So as I was saying earlier, welcome to my new family members. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. I really appreciate that you subscribed to my channel, and I wanted to give you a big shout out and say thank you. If you're enjoying this video and if you're learning from it, and if you feel this is worth something that something that you enjoy watching, do remember to give this video a thumbs up. It really does help me grow and help with the outreach of this video to reach people that might need it. So thank you for watching. So now I've decided to go ahead and melt my hard oils and beeswax again. However, I realized, you probably saw that I had checked the temperature, and I realized that the temperature wasn't enough to actually melt this. And I tried adding some more hot water, came back, did it again. So the reason I'm showing you this is so you can see all the quirks that come with these things, where you're trying this, there's always some trial and error that comes with it. And so I did this again. It was a bit warmer temperature now, and I was still trying to melt it, but I waited for quite a bit before I decided, no, this method is not going to work. And so I decided to switch to the double boiler method. And so here you can see there I have a pan boiling underneath it, and then my bowl on top of the pan, and then it's melted. I That took me about 10-15 minutes, and everything got melted, and then now I'm just adding my softer oils. So here's another little thing that happens when you add your soft oils. Because they are cold and beeswax solidifies really easily, you will start to see that the beeswax is getting solid again. There you can see what's going on there. It's like getting hard again. So what you need to do is then go back and melt it again very gently. Now you're free to use the microwave if you want to. That's a really, really much faster method. To be honest, that's what I do normally with my lip balms and stuff like that. I just use the microwave. But with this one, I just wanted to be a little more gentle for some reason and decided to use the double boiler method. So anyway, I melted that down. I've arranged my containers, and now I'm just pouring it in, and I'll just let you watch this. Once I'm done pouring it into my containers, you can see that little tiny one there that didn't fill up. I'm going to just use that one as my little tester. So once I'm done pouring it in, I'm letting you guys see the transformation all through. I've sped this up so you can see how it solidifies. It does solidify rather quickly actually, but I sped this up so it wouldn't be too long. So now I just wanted you to see how this turned out. You can see how buttery, smooth, and silky this looks. Honestly, when applied to your lips, this is super smooth and silky and gives your lip really nice conditioning feel, and it makes my lips feel very soft. Now, I have a bad habit where I always bite my lips. This always helps, like literally it always helps, and that's why I love my lip balm so much. I can never buy lip balm anymore. I literally just make mine and use them, and so that's what it looks like. And I will also go ahead at the end, so just make sure you watch till the end. I'm gonna rub my little tester one on my skin there, so you can see just how it gives a little bit of a shine and a gloss to your lip when you do rub it in. So I'll let you guys watch this until we get to that point. Guys, I'm coming in again to show you guys the mistake I made here. My brain was just not functioning at this point, and I was just making some kind of weird errors. Guys, look at this. This was actually the wrong way to put the what's that thing called? Should I say a sticker? Yeah, to put the sticker on. But you guys are going to see that I eventually realized that I had to do it the correct way. So here I knew something was not right. Like I was like, this is not right. Something's not right here. And so I switched this and turned it the other way, and I was like, now I see. So that's kind of what happened with this. It's just a slice. And I named this Cupcake Kisses. Yes, because the flavoring that I use does have a really nice cupcakey, like it feels like it tastes, I don't know, it doesn't taste, it smells like cake, so it's just so sweet. So it's a cupcake kiss. So if you're the kissing type, this is a really good lip balm, because you'll be asked questions about what you put on your lips. It really does taste like cupcake. It doesn't taste, there's no taste, but there's a smell, and the smell kind of translates to your taste. You know how these things are, right, with the senses? Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll let you guys watch this till you see the point where I test this. So now we have come to the point of testing, and I have just taken my little tiny one there. That was the one that didn't fill up, and I am just going to put that in my skin. Because it didn't fill up, it was a bit weird, like on the top. But anyway, I'm rubbing that in. I intentionally left my hands dry here, so you would actually see the glossy look compared to the dry parts of my hand. And I'm rubbing the second one, so you can see there how it gives a nice shine, and you can just tell that there's just that nice slip to it. It's very silky, very soft, and very like conditioning to your lips. It's a really beautiful lip butter, and I totally love this. So thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.